Hey guys, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery, and please forgive the lighting and stuff. I was sitting here and wanted to get this video out to you guys, and I want to just kind of go back to the live feed we did last night, which is January 25th, 2026, where we covered the Mark Fullerton case again. This time, Tamara come on and used her dowsing rods to do a dowsing episode. First off, Tamara, thank you very much for doing that and what you do. It is incredibly helpful, and we really appreciate you doing that. I did get a lot of positive response from those of you who watched that, many of you, and just completely positive. I believe that was a really good discussion. You guys brought out some really good questions. Our team had a lot of really good questions. And, you know, while we do say entertainment purposes only, going back into this again, we do feel that this does kind of give us some insight and some direction. And Alex and I have been talking constantly the last several weeks, honestly, on Mark Fullerton's case. We've never stopped discussing it or looking into it, but it's really ramped up. And information that we've been able to find, things we've been able to uncover for us last night was basically like a confirmation between the dowsing side of things, but then the conversation with many of you guys on that live just really helps confirm for us where we need to look. We do have multiple locations, but there is one location of interest we definitely want to get on. So speaking of that, it come up in the comments last night in the live many times. When will our team be able to come there to do another search? There is a lot of planning to do for this type of search. When it comes to searches, while on the surface it seems like this should be a cut and dry, easy search, this is really one of the most difficult searches to do. So there is a lot of planning on our side, stuff we have to line out, stuff we have to figure out basically on the open source investigative side. Work with some other divers, bring them in with us as well. I will likely be diving on this particular search too. But there's a lot that goes into a search like what we are looking at here. So this is not something that we can get down there soon, plus this time of year. But my plan is to be there at some point this year to do this search. We will keep you guys updated as much as we can. If you remember from the time Alex led the search effort on the Arkansas side of the house in this case, there was a lot of security issues. So we will likely not be publicly announcing when that search will be, but we will keep you guys up to date as much as we possibly can. Mark Fullerton, you know, he deserves to be found. His family deserves to have answers. We did a poll in the comments during the live, and we will be doing more polls and stuff in the comments on our live feeds moving forward. But the poll last night was, do you believe foul play to be involved in Mark Fullerton's case? We had 18 people respond before the poll was taken down, or we ended the poll basically, and 100% said yes. Being honest with you, I 100% believe foul play to be involved in this case, as do our other team members. But we do plan on doing the search. And like I said, we will keep you as updated as possible going into that. We will likely film the efforts and bring that out to you as well, including the dives to a point. Keeping in mind, if anything is found, we will never show a missing person that we find that is deceased. We will never show that on camera. Just letting everybody know now, that is out of respect for that individual, out of respect for their family. We would never show that. If it does, if we ever get any imaging like that on film, it will be edited out before making it out to the public, but we would be keeping a digital copy of that for our records. What we do with that is if law enforcement ever needed that for their investigation, we can ensure that they have that. But it's also something we're able to look back on and continue to learn. We want to always continue to learn, so we always continue to get better. We never want to get content with a level in anything with what we do. We want to continuously try to get better. So I do want to mention this coming Sunday night, February 1st, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, we will be live again. This time we're going to go back to the Loy Evetts case. And as you know, our live feeds on Sunday night usually go 2 hours, maybe a little bit more. StreamYard allows us. The first hour of the next live feed will be a dowsing episode on Loy Evetts case, where we would be asking questions. You guys would be able to comment questions. Tamara will do the dowsing rods, and we will see what answers come up. Just so we're all better prepared, just to let you know, if you do want to ask questions for this, make sure it is a yes or no question. Make sure the question is as specific as possible, and make sure that the question is just one question in there. We don't want to say was so-and-so physically assaulted and then put into a trunk of a vehicle. That would technically be two different questions. So it would get broken down to two different questions. So just something to keep in mind. But Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, the first hour, a dowsing episode on the Loy Evetts case. After the first hour, it will go straight into just a full open discussion live feed. So be ready for that. We hope to see you guys then. The following Sunday night, which would be February 8th, I believe, we will not be doing a live that night. The Super Bowl is that day. A lot of people will be watching that. My team didn't make it this year. Kansas City Chiefs, we had a tough season this year, but I do plan on watching the game. Gonna have to root for the Seahawks for the Super Bowl, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be a good game. But Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, we will do another announcement video later this week to remind everybody. But make sure to set your calendars, set your timers, whatever you need to do, and we hope to see you on there. Till next time, you guys stay safe. We will see you guys down the road.